We are working with a large humanitarian organization. They were not getting enough volunteer signups. So they came to us, we worked with them, we provided such a simple solution, but that helped them to kind of get a 7x increase in their sign up within 6 weeks of their use. My favorite story, it's one of the recent ones. So there was a prospect who was trying to evaluate Whatfix along with other competitors, and the champion posted on LinkedIn, and a few customers from our competitors responded on that story. So seller came to me, seller asked, hey, can we help the prospect to make an informed decision? Can you ask some of our customers to narrate the experiences? And I wasn't expecting much, but within 2 hours, 17 of our customers responded on that thread on LinkedIn, and it was such an overwhelming response. We ended up winning that deal, and this became one of the biggest differentiator in that conversation altogether. So this is probably by far my favorite customer story. We are working with a large humanitarian organization which provides services in time of earthquakes, floods. They were facing a problem. They were not getting enough volunteer sign-up. So they came to us, we worked with them, we provided a solution. The solution was nudging their users who have not used or not signed up for the activity within last 30 days. Such a simple solution, but that helped them to kind of get a 7x increase in their sign up within 6 weeks of their use. So from 2,000 registrations a week, they went to up to 15,000 registrations a week, which was a phenomenal advantage for them. It's a noble cause, and I definitely love the story. In 2026, I definitely want customers to extract ROI from Whatfix, from their technology investments, especially at these times when the macros are not great and the budgets are shrinked. Definitely Whatfix can help them to achieve that efficiency they would want to achieve. So that's my personal goal for all our customers today. That's an interesting question. If you ask me, I would want to not have as a customer but as a partner one of the top AI companies like Anthropic. I believe DAP and Anthropic can rock the enterprise world. So this is a logo that I would definitely want to work in 2026. I joined Whatfix in 2018. And when I joined Whatfix, the first conversation that I used to have with our customers is explaining them about what is DAP. And now that conversation has drastically changed because DAP has not gone from a new technology to becoming a mainstream in enterprise world. Now customers and prospects, when I speak to them about DAP, they not only know about DAP, but they get into nuances about how they can implement DAP faster, how can get ROIs. So yeah, that's a drastic change in the conversation since I joined. I manage post-sales. So every customer who signed the deal is part of my responsibility. So taking them towards the onboarding journey, helping them to implement Whatfix, and guiding them to derive the maximum ROI from the technology investments is my role. My team has customer success managers, support, enablement, the services team that is part of my portfolio. So essentially anything after sales is my responsibility. If it was my first day today at Whatfix, I would definitely advise the freshers to absorb, because here we get a privilege to work with the best of the companies. Most of the Fortune 500s are customers of Whatfix, and learning their processes, learning their business is just so fascinating. So as a fresher, I would definitely advise to explore, work with as many customers you want to, and just learn. So Whatfix multi-product is essentially, if I think about it, it's essential for all the enterprises, because these are products which are adjacent to each other. They complement well with each other. For example, if you are running a digital transformation, you need your users to learn the new application, but also you need to understand how they are doing it. So you need analytics. You also need an environment where you want them to play with the underlying application. You need mirror. So for me, multi-product is just an essential suite of application that a user would want. So for me, Whatfix multi-product strategy, the biggest advantage that Whatfix have other competitors is, one is the breadth of the suite that we have today in terms of products, but also all the products are designed with users being in central. So the ease of use is enormous. So that is something which I feel none of the other competitors provide. When I talk to the customers, when I talk to the senior leadership, they are not concerned about just one problem at a time. They have a large transformation happening, and they want to get the ROI from that transformation. So for me, when I pitch to them, I have to pitch a holistic solution to them. That means I have to pitch how DApp will play a role, where analytics can be a guidance, Mirror can be a playing ground, where AI can assist in terms of their content creation, in terms of their usage. So that's how I'll explain how our products fit in together to solve their problem. Biggest misconception today with Whatfix, it's a onboarding and training tool, and Whatfix is much more beyond onboarding and training. That's what I would say. For me, DAP is a must-have for any enterprise today. PA is your guiding light, and you cannot implement a DAP or you cannot implement a right process without measuring it. So that is essentially a guiding light for an enterprise. For me, Mirror just saves a lot of money because you pay too much for the lower environments, for testing environments, and Mirror helps you to kind of quickly replicate those environments and saves a lot of money for an enterprise. They work like a charm, and it just makes interacting and creating content, interacting with the systems so much fun. For me, ScreenSense is hard to replicate. This is a technology that Whatfix developed over the period of years, a lot of research and working with a lot of customers, and this is something which is very core to Whatfix. I think the one USP for Whatfix is its ease of use, and I believe any product of Whatfix which comes out of Whatfix has to be adhering to this fundamental philosophy. Banking softwares are essentially very boring, and it's cumbersome. Whatfix helps to navigate, make those softwares easier for the users to use it. In the world of insurance, Whatfix can definitely make your claim processing faster. In healthcare and life sciences, Whatfix we have a lot of customers who have deployed Whatfix on their core applications, where their users are interacting with those softwares daily. These softwares are not designed for users being in central, and Whatfix philosophy is getting to adapt to the users rather than users adapting to the application. So this really kind of brings that they complement each other in the sense making the user experience much more better. Whatfix is the only DApp platform in the world which is completely air-gapped, and you can deploy a true on-prem. That brings a lot of enormous capabilities for public sector organization because they are having a lot of security requirements, and that can make a life of millions of their users easy using those applications. The one industry which probably is underusing Whatfix today is, I would say, technology, because technology companies feel like they can build anything and everything, which is true, but at the same time Whatfix brings a lot of value and productivity gains when it comes to those companies. I've seen a lot of great use cases implemented by some of our technology partners from companies which are working with us, and I believe that's one industry which has to start using DApp more. Use Whatfix. Okay. Relaxed. Asking their peers. Easy to use. They should be AI ready. Banking softwares are not designed with users being in the center. It's too regulated, and they don't design for good user experience. It's complex. I would describe them as smart, intelligent, and empathetic, because Whatfix is smart, understanding the user context. It is intelligent because it prompts you the right action at the right time, and it's empathetic because it's designed for taking users as the center. We are constantly innovating at Whatfix, so stay tuned for our updates and do check whatfix.com for our latest and greatest.